Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys the latest pickup that I've acquired. Now I got this for a pretty good price. Got it for about $200. And if you saw the last video I had, it was that MK PCB, it was an MK2, and I told you about a cabinet that was going to get delivered and I was going to put that game in here. Well, this is the cabinet. Now, obviously, it's not the best looking cabinet, but what we have here is an MK4, which was converted, unfortunately, into a ShuffleShot. They just painted over the sides, pretty much painted over everything. Let me just show you what they did to the control panel. It's not a pretty sight. Okay, here we are, and as you can see, they totally just shredded this thing. This control panel, for the most part, is not salvageable. Well, I guess it is if you put a lot of work and effort into it. Player 2 side is actually pretty good. Player 1 side, I mean, I guess it could be salvageable, but I don't think it's worth my time and effort. But I knew that coming into this. You get a look at the insides. Looks like there might even be the original harness down there for MK4. I could be wrong. Probably can't see it, but it kind of looks a little bit like a rat's nest. I haven't really had a chance to go in the back and see everything. But so I got this thing. Now there is some damage on the sides. You got your scraping. You can barely look and you can barely make out the MK4 side art. It probably doesn't show up too good on camera. There you can see just a little fraction of it. So, what am I gonna do? Well, I got some decision making to do here. Now I could leave this as is, and what I was gonna do is take out the ShuffleShot and put in a bowling game, because I always wanted a bowling arcade game, and you know, with the exception of the changing the marquee and the PCB, I would pretty much just leave it as is. It's not really something that I would want to put that much more money into. And you know, it's got the trackball, you got your buttons that you need, so it should be okay. I might have to drill another button maybe. I don't know. I've never had a bowling PCB game. But, you know, I would even leave this the way it is. I just won't put... tongue twister. I wouldn't put too much more money into it. Now, the other thing I could do is I could take some citrus strip and try and strip all the paint off of this thing. But then I'll have an MK4 cabinet, and then the front would be MK2. The control panel would have to be replaced, and the control panel overlay, of course, would have to be replaced. So that's going to cost some money. The marquee would cost some money. I'd probably get decals for the control panel. That would cost some money. So I could go that route. I could go a full MK2 route and put the full MK side art, both sides. Problem with that is that's even more money. That's you're looking at about what, $200? I think I could get the side art and decals for the control panel for about $200. The thing about that is I've never applied full side art, never. So kind of curious as to how that would turn out. Really don't know. So I guess the other thing I could do is repaint the sides and the control panel black again get a nice even coat, and then I could buy the small MK2 side art, which probably only go from about right like that. It is smaller, it is cheaper, but I'm really not sure which route I'm gonna go. Either way, to turn this into an MK2 is gonna cost me more money, which, you know, I don't mind. The other thing I could do is just wait and get a full-size dedicated MK2 cabinet. I already got the game, and then I wouldn't have to worry about purchasing side art and this and that. But this thing does work. Let's go ahead and turn it on. The volume is very loud. In fact, let me go ahead and close everything so we get a better picture. So here we are. Hopefully that's turning out good. And you see the game does work. Let's go ahead and put in some credits. Now, you got your zoom going. Let's go with medium. And that sucks. So I just might leave this as is and put in a bowling game. You know, maybe, was it First Strike Bowling? And then, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, if anybody has any suggestions or want to give their opinion, let me know. I'd like to see what everybody else thinks I should do with this thing. Right now, I'm kind of heading more towards just saving up and getting MK2 cabinet that's already done, has all the side art, everything. And the thing is, I can always sell the MK2 PCB that I just picked up. So, who knows? We'll see. We'll just play some more of this.
Oh, geez, slow down. Hey.
Looks like I took the lead and I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright.
That's a beauty shot.
That bastard. And that's gonna suck.
Oh, hey.
So, anyways, I kind of just like to call this my Mortal Kombat ShuffleShot cabinet here.
Last puck.
But who knows? I might change my mind again, but what I do know is I definitely want to get an MK2 cabinet. You know, I'm more of a Street Fighter fan, always have been, always will be, but I do have some memories of Mortal Kombat 2.
Player one, you're up.
Sounds Canadian. ShuffleShot really popular in Canada? Was that even Canadian? I don't know. But we'll see. So, until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.